All right, so thank you guys for joining tonight. Um, Myself and Heather are both coaches on Team Supercharged, and we will be talking tonight about the Beachbody opportunity and what we do as coaches, why we love it, and all of that information. So we'll start off just with some introductions, and then we'll get into all of those details. So first, I'll introduce myself. I am a one-star Diamond Beachbody coach. I started coaching about 1 year ago. I started in October of 2013. So just a little over a year, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I am also a corporate employee. I work for General Electric supporting a CRM software. So I do have a full-time job, and I most recently moved to Boston to work remotely out of the Albany office. So I'm lucky to be able to work from home as it gives me some more flexibility. I also just recently, honestly within the past year since I've joined coaching, fallen in love with the healthy lifestyle. Before Beachbody, I always struggled with finding the balance of nutrition and exercise. You know, some days or weeks I would go really, really strong with working out every single day, and other times I would not work out at all but eat really well, and sometimes I'd throw it all out the window and just eat whatever I wanted and not work out at all. So it was a really bad, unhealthy cycle. And it wasn't until I started Turbo Fire that I actually finally felt healthier and happier, more fit. And that was when I decided that I wanted to start coaching. It was because I knew that I was never obese or super heavy, but I had that battle inside my head for so long. And I knew that there were other people like me. And if I could turn it around, I knew that I could help at least one person turn it around. And if I could help that one person, that would mean like so much to me. So that was the first reason why I joined as a coach, and what kind of hooked me was the reason that I could actually change. I've done multiple Beachbody programs. Turbo Fire is my #1 favorite, and I must be biased because that was the first program I did, so I think that will always be my favorite. But I do love P90X3. That would have to be my second favorite, and I actually just started Insanity Max 30 this past Monday, so who knows, that might be bumped up there too. But outside of Beachbody, I love exercise. I really enjoy running. I've ran in 4 half marathons, and I'm trying to decide what my next one should be with my sister. We're trying to pick which one to train for, so you'll probably hear more about that coming up. Family is also really important to me. One of the reasons I moved to Boston was because my twin sister is here, and I love to travel. Luckily, I've been able to travel abroad for work for GE, and there's lots of opportunities to travel with Beachbody, which we'll talk about a little bit later. And then regarding the pictures, there's a photo of my boyfriend and I. There's also my transformation photo. That was the picture on the left is of me from a few years ago when I was at one of those cycles where I was still working out, but I was just not eating healthy and not fueling my body appropriately. And then my after picture was a couple of weeks ago as well. And just a collage of a few races that I've ran and my Never Give Up t-shirt that I won from Beachbody. Okay, so Heather, you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
All right. Hey, everyone. I'm Heather O'Field. I've been coaching for about 5 months now. Sam and I used to do cheerleading together when we were both at Elmira College, and she kind of got me into the whole coaching thing. I started off in one of her groups. I actually did Insanity, and I have to say it was probably a little bit too insane for me, but I still loved it. But my ultimate love is Plyo. That's what I started off my coaching journey with, and I have just absolutely fallen in love with it. I love Shailene Johnson. She's like my girl crush. And so I follow her religiously now. Also, about 3 weeks ago, I started 21 Day Fix. I'm on my 3rd and final week, and I absolutely love it. I am also a medical student. So For those of you that don't know, we are insanely busy. I did 2 years, actually 16 months, down on the island of Dominica in the Caribbean. And then when I came back to the States, that's when I decided that I really needed to make a change. Like, I had been on the island for 16 months doing nothing but studying, sitting in front of a computer, in front of a textbook, like just on my butt. And before this, I had been super active in dance and cheerleading, gymnastics, like you name it, and I did it. So going from that super active lifestyle to a really sedentary lifestyle, being a student, was really hard for me. And on the island, we had hurricane season, and all you could really get was pasta. So I had at least a good 4 months of a lot of pasta. So when we got back, my husband and I decided that we were going to start trying to eat healthier and live healthier. So slowly but surely, we started cutting out like all of the bad foods, and now we eat mostly clean. But I'm in my 3rd year. I'm doing clinical rotations now. I'm in Atlanta for at least another 5 months. I'm wanting to go into OBGYN, so I'll still be having a crazy lifestyle. So yeah, my pictures, my husband and my dog are like my number ones. My husband and I have been married for just over a year now. I'm a mom to a fur baby Barney. He's a Chiweenie, so I love him. And my husband and I have just recently gotten into this thing called acro yoga. We were both cheerleaders, so we wanted to try something new, and it kind of mixes stunting and yoga together, and it's a great exercise. And actually, I got into it thanks to Pio because I wanted to do more yoga.
Nice. Yeah, I think that your acro yoga pictures are so awesome. They're so cool. Okay, so for those of you that don't know much about Beachbody, we originated in 1998. Carl Deichler and John Cognan were the CEOs. They formed Beachbody. And it's really a company that the whole mission is to help end the trend of obesity. And their mission statement is to help people live healthier lives. So we give them the tools to be able to live healthier and to live a happier life. Over the past 5 years is when really Beachbody started to take off. As you can see from this slide, there are tons and tons of products that have been released. In 2009, 5 years ago, Insanity, the first one, was released, and Shakeology. And just in 2014, we've had 21-Day Fix, 3-Day Refresh, Pio, P90, and one that isn't on this graph is Insanity Max 30, which was just released 2 weeks ago. So tons of different programs, definitely something for anyone. You know, if someone wants that super intense workout, you could get Insanity, or if someone wants a low impact, low intensity, they could get Tai Chang or maybe Pio. If you want to lose weight, build muscle, we have a program for everyone. This is my favorite slide to talk about because this is our whole value proposition, is what makes Team Beachbody unique. There are so many companies out there that sell just a shake or just equipment or just workouts. And what makes Team Beachbody unique is that we focus on the fitness part, the nutrition, heavily on peer support, and rewards. So they kind of have this equation where Beachbody says fitness plus nutrition plus support plus rewards equals success every time. So we have workout programs, we have meal plans and Shakeology, we have accountability groups, which as coaches we run every single month, and we have monthly rewards for people who just want to do a workout like a challenger, or for coaches as well. So all of that really makes Team Beachbody unique.
All right, so going on to the nutrition, Shakeology, I absolutely love this. I start my morning off every single day with Shakeology. For those that don't know, Shakeology is only sold through coaches in Beachbody. Yeah, they have it on like Amazon and stuff like that you can get, but that's not good. Like, you don't know what's been put into it. So Shakeology really only comes from coaches, and so that's like a good thing for you to do as a coach, is try to get as many people to get Shakeology as possible. It's your ultimate daily dose of dense nutrition, and like I said, I start my morning off every single day, and it is the healthiest meal of the day for a reason. So what's really in Shakeology? It has all of these really great nutrients. There's protein, there's vitamins, and there's minerals, and those themselves help you reduce hunger and food cravings. There's also a lot of like antioxidants and phytonutrients, and that detoxifies and protects your body against free radicals. And there's also these adaptogen herbs. They help to increase your energy. For me, that's great because I'm doing rotations, and so I'm doing rounds pretty much all day, every day. So if I didn't have my energy, I would be taking a nap after rounds every single day. There's also some prebiotics, probiotics, fiber, digestive enzymes, and they help to aid your digestion and promote regularity. Let's see. And there's really nothing else that matches up with Shakeology when you put it on like a price point comparison, a nutrient comparison. Dollar for dollar, you're getting your money's worth with Shakeology. So literally less than $5 a serving, and you're getting a nutritional equivalent to $41 worth of fruits and vegetables. Like, that's all of my fruits and vegetables for the day in one shake that I'm getting out of the way. And if, like, I like to do this with my clients. If you want to try before you buy, they also have these little sampler packs that you can get. And it comes with basically each flavor of Shakeology. So you can try it out and see what you like before you commit to a big 30-day bag. Because that's kind of intimidating for a lot of people. Like, oh, what if I don't like this flavor? So I always tell them, like, hey, if you want to try out a sampler, it's a great way to see, this is what I like. Now I know what to get. And let's see. Anything else about Shakeology? Basically, I just wanted to say that if I didn't have Shakeology, I would not be able to get through my crazy days of studying and rotations. It gives me the energy that I need to actually last at the hospital, to get in a workout, and to study without feeling like I'm going to die at the end of the day. And then Shakeology isn't the only thing that makes Beachbody unique. There's literally something for everyone that we have. Regardless of your age, your gender, your fitness level, the product catalog, if you ever take a look at it, is huge. And so I never have a problem finding something for any of my clients, because if they want a high impact one, I'm like, hey, check out Insanity Max 30 that we just came out with. If they're more like me and they want a low impact one, I suggest Pio because I love it. So there's literally something for everyone. And if you're just starting out, there's plenty of programs. Or if you're trying to get like the big, bulky cut look, then there's programs for you too. We have programs to help kickstart your weight loss, to support your ongoing weight loss, and fitness program accessories that help complement all of our programs. And that just helps you to get the ultimate results. And speaking of results, that's kind of what everyone wants to see, right? The before and after pictures. And so people have body due to these 4 things that we talked about. So we have the nutrition, we have the fitness, we have the support, and we have rewards. So, but if people just come in on teambeachbody.com and they log a workout, you're entered to win a prize just for working out. Like, who doesn't want to win money just for working out? And literally, as coaches, we change the lives of people every single day by promoting this healthy lifestyle. And I think the most rewarding thing for me is doing the accountability groups and seeing the changes that people make just in 30 days. So, and we get to see that they want to continue on this healthy journey. And that's the most inspiring part, at least for me. So Beachbody coaches are awesome people. I've met some amazing people just by being a coach. all of the people in Beachbody are super supportive. If you have a question about anything, then they're always there to answer it. I mean, I've come up with some crazy questions, and within 10 minutes, I have another coach answering it for me. So they're great for support, and they're always pushing you to be your best. So we try to stay accountable as coaches as well. I mean, we're not perfect. We're still on our way to reaching our own goals. And so there's always a group there that's ready to help you and willing to support you, and you never feel like you're alone. And so you make some really good friendships, and I get to do what I really, really love, and that's introducing health and fitness to different people.
Okay. So now I think we'll talk about what is a coach. And more importantly, what does a coach not have to be? I think this is more important than what a coach does have to be, because there's a lot of misconceptions here. So who a coach doesn't have to be is a fitness or nutrition expert. You don't have to be a personal trainer or know everything and anything about all equipment or muscles in your body. You do not have to be already at your fitness goals or your ideal body weight or body image. If anything, people are more inspired by coaches that have a journey to tell and that are currently on their journey. So if you're not yet at your personal goals, then that's totally fine. Beachbody will help you get there, and that will motivate even more people to follow you along. And you also do not have to be an experienced salesperson. As a Beachbody coach, we share what works and what we believe in. We never push a product or a challenge group or coaching on someone that we don't believe would benefit from it or would be interested in it, and that we don't believe in. Everything that we promote is honestly something that we truly believe in. So sales, I don't ever think of being a salesperson, because that's not what we do. You know, we share what works for us and motivate others to reach their own healthy lifestyles through the tools and the products that we have to offer. So now who a coach should be. They should be someone that is super passionate about health and fitness and sharing what works with others. They should also be committed to being proof that the products work. And all this means is that you are also working out, that you're drinking Shakeology, that you're eating healthy, that you're motivating people. You know, you want to be proof that the products are actually working for you. A coach should always want to improve. And Beachbody is really great at offering personal development. They feel that when you improve yourself, you are improving your confidence, you're improving your knowledge about the business and all of the products, and that you can only grow and reach your goals if you're constantly improving yourself. And lastly, I added this one, that I really think you should be a motivator. You know, a personal cheerleader. You need to love your healthy lifestyle enough to share it with others, and be okay with people coming to you and asking for help, and people coming to you and saying that they missed a workout and they're really down on themselves, and you need to pick them up. And this is the part that I love about coaching, because I love helping people and finding those people who don't yet know the way out of whatever circumstance they're in. And being a motivator, we're the ones that pick them up, that show them the way, that get them to reach their fitness goals, and ultimately make them a happier person. There are 10 million benefits of coaching. I could spend all night talking about coaching if I had the time, and if I thought you guys would want to listen. But I'll just talk about a couple points here. You can set your own work hours. So if you want to wake up early and work, you can do that. You can work on your lunch break. You can do it right before bed. You can choose when you want to work and when you don't want to work. There's no set schedule. With that being said, you can totally choose if you want this to be a full-time opportunity and an actual career, a part-time opportunity, or even just a hobby. And even less than a hobby, just a discount coach. You can just sign up for the awesome discounts that we get. And I would say 90% of Team Supercharged right now has another full-time job. So a lot of us are successful with having a full-time job and really treating this as a hobby or even a part-time job. So it's definitely doable, and we'll talk later about different training sessions that will teach you how to be successful with the time that you have. You can also choose to build online or in person. This means you can choose to reach out to people and to post certain things and to talk about your business and your products to people through social media. You'll see a ton of coaches on Facebook and Instagram, but there's lots of other social media sites, or you can do it face to face. There's a few coaches on my team that prefer doing it strictly face to face. So you don't need to be a professional on Facebook or really tech savvy to run a successful business. And lastly, the biggest benefit for me of being a coach is that you get to share your passion, which is hopefully health and fitness, and attract like-minded people to you, which is how I've grown to have such an amazing team. Heather and I used to cheer together at Elmira College, and we've kind of reconvened and come back together, and we're now on the same team again, coaching and helping people. And I've met so many new people and caught up with older people, older friends that are now on my team. And all of them are so positive. It's the exact type of people that I want to surround myself with and be around and get support from. And here are some rewards. Earlier we talked about how you can get rewards. Heather mentioned that when you just log your workouts online, you get entered to win money every single day. But also coaches get lots of rewards. In terms of commissions, coaches make 25% of everything that you sell. You also can get bonuses for team growth. So building a team is different than selling a challenge pack or selling Shakeology. Building a team means you want to recruit other awesome people to join you as a coach. And when you do that, you can get bonuses. Totally optional. You can also earn trips. Beachbody has gone everywhere. I'm personally going to the Success Club Cancun trip in 2015 in April, so I'm really excited about that. I'm actually going for free. I won my way there. There's also a trip in 2015 to go to Nashville. That's in June or July, can't remember. That's the summit that a ton of coaches go to for lots of training and workouts with the trainers and all of that fun stuff. And they've also been in the past to Disneyland. This year they went to Italy, lots of different places that you can all win your way to. You don't even have to pay for anything. There's also recognition. Beachbody is known for recognizing you. So whether you had a really great week, you could get recognized on our national wake-up call on Mondays. Or when you advance rank, if you choose to build a team, you get recognized for that. You get sent prizes pretty much monthly. There's definitely qualifications to get it, but every single month I get prizes from Beachbody. I've gotten t-shirts. For last month, I'm getting a personal development book. I've gotten equipment like a yoga mat, a stability ball, literally everything. Every single month, Beachbody praises their coaches because we are the ones that are promoting this healthy lifestyle. So they definitely want to reward us for that. And lastly, the learning and personal development. Like I said, we get personal development books from Beachbody, and there's lots of different training that you can go through as a coach. So when you sign up, you can sign up for the big team training, and then there's even Franklin Covey trainings that you can go to, and lots of different options there. And some of them are even free, which is really great. And there are qualifications to get each of these rewards, but what's really cool about Beachbody is that there's no roadmap that you need to follow to run your business. You can choose what you want, when you want it, how you want to get it. And if you do choose to sign up to coach, then the person that you sign up with will work with you to identify your goals and then set up a plan so that you get those. So if you really want a free trip next year, which is one of my goals, we will help you get that free trip. We know exactly how to do it, and we'll help you get there.
Okay, so when you decide that you want to be a coach, we don't just throw you out there and say good luck. Like, Beachbody actually gives you support and some guidance on what to do, because I know that if I just went on it by myself, I would have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. So they give you amazing support. There's literally no guesswork on what to do when you get started. There's the 7-day business quick start that you fill out for your very first week. And it tells you exactly what you need to do, like step by step. And then after that, you have the opportunity to get daily training and activities to help you grow your business. And that's through this industry award-winning Coach Basics group. And it's led by the leader on your coach team. And then Team Beachbody also helps keep you up to date on like news and announcements and what's going on in the Team Beachbody world, with communications like the national wake-up call every Monday morning. And if you miss it, there's always a playback. And then a monthly e-newsletter, the Coach Monthly, and the online office Breaking Coach news feed. And you can also follow Team Beachbody on any social media platform for instant updates and messages. So that way you get new ideas and new inspiration on how to grow your business. And so what can you really expect from our team? We do new coach training, and so we help you get started right in the beginning. We also do weekly team calls. There's also team building events, leadership trainings. We have a team Facebook page where you can ask any questions that you want. And like I said, people will be there within minutes giving you the answers to them. And also recognition and accountability. Like Sam was saying, Beachbody is known for recognizing you for being an amazing coach. Well, your coaches are also known for recognizing you for being an amazing coach. So you really get recognition for working your tail off, and it pays off.
Yeah, and I also want to mention here, some of these photos are taken from a Super Saturday event, and we have another Super Saturday event coming out January 10th. These are events that are all over the U.S., wherever coaches are located. And it's just a time where coaches can get together because so much of our business is online. So these events really help us get to just connect with other people, other coaches. And then there's also, we get to work out and get some training and kind of hands-on with what's coming up in the new year or the new quarter. So January 10th is the next one. If you guys are interested in signing up, then we'll definitely hook up with you and get you to one of those events. Okay, so the home stretch. What you get when you join as a coach. So you can choose to sign up with a challenge pack, Shakeology, or a fitness program. Now, the best option here is number one, is the challenge pack. Because with a challenge pack, you get a fitness program, your first shipment of Shakeology, the meal plan that comes with it, and any extra equipment that would come with a fitness program, and a trial month of Team Beachbody Club subscription. That club membership grants you access to log your workouts, to access to customizable meal plans, to chat live with the trainers, so lots of other perks that you don't get as a regular member. Also, when you sign up with a challenge pack, you save the $39.95 coaching fee. So that gets completely waived. The only cost is the challenge pack. The reason I think this is the best, other than getting everything, is because you are investing in yourself. You are saying that you're ready to make a change. You want to try one of these products. You want to try Shakeology. You're willing to invest in yourself to see what it can do for you so that you can then promote it to other people and believe in it and give it the chance. If you don't want a challenge pack, or maybe if you already have Shakeology or already a fitness program, you can sign up with just Shakeology. or just a fitness program, but you still would have to pay the $39.95 coaching fee. And then you also can sign up with nothing, no challenge pack, no Shakeology, no fitness program. You would have to pay the $39.95. But again, if you sign up with nothing, that's basically telling your coach that you're not quite ready to take the step to invest in yourself, to trust Beachbody, to trust your coach to get you the results that you want, and that you may not be taking the business too seriously, which could be fine. Again, completely depends on you, your goals, and what you want out of the business. So now talking about fees, the only recurring fee is $15.95 per month. This covers everything that you see listed on this slide. For those of you not on the PowerPoint presentation, this covers all media promotion and brand awareness, like infomercials. You get 3 websites to send people to. You have a coach online office, customer service, technical support, marketing, training, and one thing that's not mentioned here is inventory. A lot of other companies have coaches or distributors store inventory, and then when somebody orders something, they ship it out. With Beachbody, we have 0 inventory. It's like the best thing ever, because when someone wants to order, we send them to our websites, one of the 3 that we get, and customer service takes care of everything. They do shipping, they calculate taxes, they do customer relations. So if something happens to the package, they deal with it. So super convenient, and it's only $15.95 a month for all of that. So now we have some time for some questions. If you want, you can unmute your line. Everyone is muted right now, or you can type in the chat and we can see if there's any questions there. We kind of threw a lot of information out at you, so it might be a lot to handle right now, or you might have to think about it. Okay, I'll actually keep this chat open even after we end this call, so that if you do have questions, you can just chime in, or you can always reach out to the person who invited you to this call, and we'll have lots of answers for you. So last but not least, the person who did invite you to this call is going to follow up with you. They're going to want to know what you thought, if you want to sign up, what opportunities you liked. So what you can do is think about what becoming a coach can do for you. Are you excited about the motivation piece? Are you excited more about your own personal transformation? Think about how coaching can benefit you. Also think about who you can help. When I first signed up to coach, I was actually really nervous about this piece because I was practically inactive on Facebook. I had Facebook, but I never logged on. I don't have a huge family, and I didn't really want to pitch any products to them. So I was really nervous about this, and I thought that maybe I could do like 3 solid months of coaching where I could help people, but then I'd run out of people. That was not the case. In the trainings, we'll teach you how to keep going, how to meet new people, and all of that. So initially, just think about who you could help right now. And lastly, what are your goals and dreams? And does fitness coaching fall into that? Would fitness coaching help you reach those dreams, whether it's to run your own business or to lose weight or to travel the world? Can Beachbody provide you with the freedom to do all of that and to reach all of your goals and dreams? So that is it. I want to thank you, Heather. Thank you for jumping on with us and talking about lots of different areas of coaching with us.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So thank you guys again. If you have any questions, I'll leave the chat open, or you can reach out to me or whoever invited you to this call. And we hope to hear from you guys soon. And we all hope that you join our awesome big team Supercharged. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks again.
Good night, y'all.